Before we get started, I want to give a clear warning. Today's case contains graphic descriptions of violence, dismemberment, and cannibalistic elements. We'll be discussing murder in detail, including the disposal of human remains. If that kind of content is difficult for you, this may be an episode you want to skip, or listen to at a later time.
If you're still with us, welcome. Today's story takes us to 20th century Italy, in a time during political upheaval and the dictatorship of Benito Mussolini. It is during this time that superstition and tradition intertwined, and this caused one woman's story to take a dark and twisted turn. Her name was Leonarda Cianciulli, and her choices have led her down a path that made her known as one of the most infamous serial killers ever known. Today's story is about the Soap-Maker of Correggio. And before I forget, Val, what are we eating today?
Peyton, I'm so glad you asked. Let's get to that. So we are going to be making my ramen Italian special.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
No, I'm sorry.
No, okay, trust. So we're gonna start off unbranded ramen, no brand whatsoever. Just ramen, right?
That's not suspicious at all.
No, not at all.
And I should be trusting you right now.
I can't open this, Peyton. Peyton, help me.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Great start for cooking.
I got it.
Okay. Yay. When you have your ramen, you might...
And now you're making a mess.
So you might add... So we have our ramen, and you're just going to want to put that in the microwave for 3 minutes, and no more, and no less.
You gonna attack me if I put it in for more?
I'll sue you. Okay. So the first ingredient that we're gonna want to use is the olive oil, just because it's one of those softer flavors, and we have a lot of overpowering flavors in this ramen. So we're gonna want to use this to kind of neutralize that. And then next we have this. It's like a garlic and herb mix. It's basically, I felt that the garlic powder was just a bit overpowering. So just having that herby mix to it, I feel neutralizes that a lot and gives it a more earthy taste. And then we have the actual minced garlic. It's just to give it a more garlic flavor without being as overpowering as the garlic powder. And then next we have the onion powder. Again, it's just kind of neutralizing those bigger flavors. I think it makes it taste way better. So just adding that. And then we have the two big guys of the day. We have Alfredo sauce, because we're making Italian ramen. I don't know what y'all expected. If y'all expected me not to use Alfredo sauce. And then finally, we have Parmesan, just to give it a little extra cheesy flavor. It's just kind of like the icing on top. So yeah, those are our ingredients for the day. Oh my gosh, right on time. Okay, so once your ramen is ready and out of the microwave, you're going to want to take her. Looks adorable. Oh my gosh, look at that. Close that for me, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now that you have your ramen, you're just going to want to pour most of the liquid out. There's really no reason to have all this liquid in here. We're literally going to be using Alfredo sauce and olive oil. So I don't know why that would taste good with water. So basically don't all of it out. You can leave a little bit if you want to just, get weird about it. But yeah, so just there you go. So now that we have our ramen ready and we poured out all of the water, we're actually going to start adding our ingredients. Are you excited about this, Peyton?
Valeria, I'm definitely something.
Oh, okay, so we're going to start off with the olive oil. You're just going to put a little bit on there. Just whatever feels right in your heart, honestly.
I don't trust that.
That's how I'm going about this. That's
scary.
I think you should trust me. Do you not trust me?
No. When have I ever said I trusted you?
I'm doing a little bit, a little spoon.
That's so much.
No, okay. It felt right in my heart, though. But it felt right.
How was an entire tablespoon of pure garlic?
Maybe you just don't like garlic like I like garlic, to be honest. And I think that's a you problem. Next, we're going to go in with Alfredo sauce. We're just going to do 1 little spoonful, not too much. Just a little baby. Next, we're going to go in with a little garlic herb. And you're just gonna wanna wait.
Yeah.
You see that?
Watch it if you're gonna not.
No, it's like not even that much. I don't know what you're talking about. You're like crazy and delusional. Anyways, next we're going in with our onion powder. We're gonna
It's gonna be very seasoned.
It's gonna taste amazing. Why do you have no hope in me? It's the final ingredient. Are you excited? Are you just like jumping up and down?
I'm just jumping with excitement, guys.
Yeah, just
see it.
You can just
Okay,
bathe
here.
that in parm, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there, oh wait. We have one final ingredient that we need to add. This is a surprise. So, as this is called the Soap-Maker Special, I thought this would make like a really nice topping.
Oh.
And will this maybe poison us?
You're putting. Okay, so we put lye in that.
But I thought,
Are you trying-
I thought
I
it
was
just
joking
like,
when I said you were trying to poison me. You were trying to put soap in the ramen.
okay, like I thought it would make like a... Okay, so anyways, we might just not do that soap bet. I'm sorry. But we do have the Soap-Maker Special here, and I have one final surprise for you. Okay?
I'm so tired of your surprises.
Okay, I'm sorry. So
I'm so tired of it.
we're talking about Italy. Italy, wine.
Wine.
Do you like wine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how old we are?
Okay, I do. And that is why, Peyton, I came up with this amazing plan.
Oh.
Wine.
I've heard of that brand. Yeah. I've
Wine.
seen it
It's wine brand.
Wine.
And so I was just gonna put it down. We're just gonna pour in some wine and this is gonna be our little drink for the day. You know, it keeps going. It really keeps going, Peyton.
Yeah, just like you kept going with every single ingredient.
Okay, well, that is now officially the Soap-Maker Special.
I don't even know what to say about this.
Are you ready to go back to some mystery?
I ate more of her food than I did of your food. Look at it.
All right, let's go. Okay, Peyton, let's go.
Okay.
Come on. So, now that our food is ready, are you ready to taste it?
I am. I'm a little worried.
Why? I think it's gonna be great.
Just because I'm just worried.
I think it has literally everything in it that it needs to be amazing. So I don't know where the worry is. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Are you ready? Okay, cheers.
It's very garlicky. I think I just ate straight up garlic.
I just ate straight up Alfredo. You want to trade?
We trading?
Yeah.
Whoa.
There you go.
Woo. Girl always do straight forks. The bowl is still in my hand. All you did was put your
There we
fork in
go.
my mouth.
Okay, no, we got it. We figured it out eventually.
Yeah, we got there.
Okay, so. Wait, are we trying the correct food this time?
Yes, this is
Okay,
right.
cheers. Okay, cheers.
You didn't touch my thing.
It's fine. Okay.
This one's better.
This one's better.
That one tastes like nothing.
Tastes like garlic, according to you. Anyways, what are we getting into today? Because I have literally no clue.
Yeah, so starting off our story, Leonarda Cianciulli, born 1894 in Montella, northern Italy, right?
Okay.
Okay, and she is born to Emilia Denolfi as her mother, and she believed from birth that she was cursed, right?
Cursed with what? Exactly?
Just cursed. She thought everything in her life was going to go completely wrong because her mother had cursed her because she just despised her so much.
That's sad. That's sad.
It's very sad, but we do know that she also, besides being cursed by her mother, she went through a very rough childhood.
Okay.
So, Benito Mussolini was around during her childhood, and she grew up in poverty with very poor health, and we do know that she tried to commit suicide 3 times as a young woman.
That's cool.
So we're already off to a very rough start.
Yeah, we're not doing great. Leonarda's not,
Yeah, she's struggling.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I don't think it really condones what she does in the future, but she is struggling.
What happens next?
Okay, so she grows up, as one does, and she marries this clerk named Raphael Pansardi.
Okay.
Another name I can't pronounce. I know, it's crazy. Her family didn't really like the marriage, and guess who specifically didn't like it?
Her mom?
Her mother.
Okay,
So
that
same
makes
as-
sense.
Yeah. Which only really reinforced her belief that her life was being led by extremely dark forces because her mom didn't want her to get married. It's during this time that she started visiting fortune tellers, which is just like really great for people who already think they're cursed. She thought everything superstitious on her, and they all everything dark was going to happen to her.
I
But
think
she believed.
that's like a really depressing hyperfixation to have.
Sad way to live your life.
I'd just be like, girl, just like trains. Like, trains are cool. Why do you have to focus on that?
You want her to obsess over trains?
I feel like it's better than like
You know what?
a curse and like death and despair. Personally,
Yeah.
that's my personal.
In
belief.
her
Anyways.
defense, everyone was saying it.
Mm.
I mean, even one of the fortune tellers told her, and I quote, "You will marry, you will have children, but all your children will die young." It's also not great that this prophecy, low-key, seemed to come true.
Oh,
And when I say low-key, I mean like not low-key, like high-key. All came true. Over the course of her life, Leonardo experienced 17 pregnancies.
that's a lot. That's like 16 too many.
It's a lot of pregnancies.
16 too many pregnancies.
That's more pregnancies than my brother is in ages.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. What?
Yeah.
So how many of them did they all just?
No, okay,
dead?
so she lost 13 of those children, and not all of them were like some of them she did birth, so some of them
Okay.
did become children, but none of them made it. None of the 13 made it out of like childhood.
What are we getting next?
Okay,
What's our
so
next
like
point?
you, as you would expect, her 4 surviving children, her entire world.
Okay.
But it got a little,
Okay, boy mom.
boy mom.
Yeah.
So whenever you're envisioning this woman, envision a TikTok boy mom.
I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. Things actually started looking up for her after her children were born. Yeah, in like the 1930s, she actually relocated to Correggio, which is a town in like northern Italy. So it's a little change, but she's still in Italy.
Yeah.
She's still living her best life.
Cute.
But she did manage to like reinvent herself. Like she wasn't this like sad, like fortune teller, like depressed, cursed woman. She was a small business owner, and like her neighbors like thought she was like kind and respectable. Like they liked her.
Yeah, as one does.
Yeah, but like under the surface, that boy mom was like still like
I feel like all boy moms are like
the
a
obsession.
little- Yeah.
And then she started visiting fortune tellers again
Oh, okay.
because she thought the curse was getting worse, and so she was trying to ward off the curse. Right?
Oh.
We have-
What else?
Okay.
Moving on.
So moving on. So like I mentioned, like Mussolini's happening at the time, right?
Yeah.
And so that meant like the world was kind of like, oh, it's about to go into war.
Okay.
Like not good, like at all. Men started getting drafted into the military. Not
That's
good for
gonna
boy
get ya.
mom.
Not good for the boy moms. No, they don't enjoy that.
No. And she realized that her favorite son, she was convinced he was going to get sent to the front lines. The thought of losing him, really, that was her last crack.
Okay.
And so it's at this point in Leonardo's story that things start to really go downhill.
I thought things already went downhill after 13 children died, to be honest.
This is when, so Leonardo becomes convinced that the only way to protect her son, right? Human sacrifice.
Oh.
Only way. So her first victim was a woman named Faustina.
Named what?
Faustina? I'm white. Give me a
Faustina.
break. Give me a break. Please. Faustina. She was single. She was lonely. Who was least likely to be noticed if you murdered them? Like who? Like you killed lonely, lonely single women. I'm not really sure. I don't know how lonely she was, but it's. I mean,
Are there like levels of lonely?
I
lonely
think
as a
so,
spectrum.
because Leonarda, she like gave her instructions about how to abandon her family and like move to a different town to marry a husband. And Faustina listened. She wrote farewell letters to her family and friends, and that Leonardo like scripted, basically. Leonarda told her exactly what to write, and she just wrote it. However, on the day of her departure, Faustina visited Leonarda one last time, and Leonarda offered her some wine. What she didn't know was that Leonarda had drugged that wine. And so Leonarda, she does her thing. She kills Faustina. And afterwards, Leonarda dismembered the body. And then she continued to boil said body in caustic soda, which broke the flesh down into like a thick, waxy substance.
Why are we doing this?
Why?
I feel like there's much better ways to get rid of a body.
Because she made
Why
it
do you
into
just
soap.
like? Oh. Okay.
And according to her later confessions, because she did confess, she said she also collected the blood, dried it in the oven, and then mixed it into her tea cakes that she served to her neighbors. So remember those neighbors who were like, "Oh, we love her. She's so sweet. She's so kind. She gives us tea cakes." Yeah.
And they were just eating.
They were eating the blood of the woman she had murdered. Yeah.
I'm never trusting a neighbor again.
Yeah. And it was if she believed that sharing the body would complete the sacrifice and protect her child. But it became very apparent to Leonarda that Faustina was not going to be enough.
Why?
I don't know, because she moved on to her second victim, Francesca Salvi. Francesca?
No. Francesca.
Yeah,
there you go.
Francesca Salvi. Another woman who trusted her for help came to her for her business, right? And it was the same farewell letters, like promises of husbands, things like that. And by the end of that exchange, Francesca was unfortunately also, killed with an axe and turned into soap and tea cakes. Yeah.
Can I take one pause?
Yeah, go for it.
Are you going to eat your ramen?
Do you want to eat my ramen?
If you're not going to eat your ramen.
I was kind of telling the story, actually.
Well, you're busy telling the story.
Oh.
I think I'm just
I thought you made that for me.
No, it just kind of appeared out of thin air. I made one ramen, actually, so I don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're both for me. Thank you.
Her third and final victim was Virginia. I'm too white for this. Cassiopo. And now, what's the pattern of the past two? Lonely, single. What is the last person you think to murder? The last person you think to murder?
The Pope.
Close. An extremely famous person. Imagine what's the most famous you could be? A well-known opera singer in Italy. So Virginia's disappearance is a little bit harder to cover up because you can't just kill a famous opera singer and expect no one in Italy.
Like, if you're in let's say you're in Iowa, I think an opera singer could go missing and be but whatever.
But in Italy in the 30s,
I know that's tough.
That was a tough break. That was a tough.
That's their Beyonce, to be honest.
Say my name, Virginia. Yeah. Yeah. And once again, Leonarda, she followed the same rituals: letters, drugged wine, murder, dismemberment.
As you do.
Yeah. But in Virginia's case, was brought to the police directly to Leonarda's doorstep. And she pretty much just she was over it. Yeah.
You're not. There's no HIPAA. You're like a random matchmaker, girl.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
And it didn't work well for her because in 1940 she was arrested. And what was worse was at first suspicion fell on her son Giuseppe. Her favorite little boy, Mama's special little boy, Giuseppe. Unfortunately, but Leonarda quickly confessed. She could not have that be on Giuseppe. So in 1946, her case went to trial, right? And she gave explicit, very explicit descriptions of her murders. She is quoted saying, she ended up in the pot, like the other two, but her flesh was fat and white. When it had melted, I added a bottle of cologne, and after a long time on the bowl, I was able to make some of the most acceptable creamy soap. So if you don't know, like at the time, opera singers were expected to be very big. They were bigger women, right? And some say that's why she picked this particular woman, because if you remember back from our soap making class yesterday, you need the fat.
Yeah.
You need the fat, unfortunately, and she happened to have a lot of it. She told the court that these actions were not for pleasure or cruelty. She said it's because she believed they were a necessary sacrifice to protect her children. She told that to the court. And, you know, she was sentenced to, she was guilty. Yeah, they said she was guilty. She was sentenced to 30 years in prison.
Okay.
Plus 3 years in a mental asylum.
Okay, as one does. Yeah.
Yeah. And it is there that she died in 1970.
Aww.
So she saw Woodstock and she just had to go. Leonarda's story is one of like grief, superstition, and obsession, and it's horrifyingly extreme. Like,
no, I feel like it's bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad. Pretty out there.
She used her love for her family to justify a murder.
Yeah, I feel like don't do that. I feel like lesson of the day, don't do that.
Lesson of the day, guys, don't murder people.
Yeah.
It will not save your son.
Also, don't listen to fortune tellers.
Don't listen to
or
fortune
matchmakers
tellers.
because they will turn you into
You
soap.
decide your own future.
Yeah.
That's today's moral.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah, she is one of the most infamous serial killers in Italy.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, her case reminds us that sometimes the darkest crimes aren't committed out of greed. They're committed out of love.
So, our lesson, don't listen to... Don't
kill people.
Okay, can we try that one more time?
Yeah.
Okay, a lesson.
Yeah.
Don't kill people. Okay. No, okay. Do not kill people and...
Don't listen to fortune tellers.
Yeah! Yay!
Woo! And now that that case is closed, thank y'all so much for watching this episode on Leonarda Cianciulli and her truly just grotesque story about a twisted act of love.
Yeah, I will be honest. I'm really glad that we just started this out with Alfredo ramen. Way more lighthearted.
Natsu wasn't as bad as I expected. And like, you know what? Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching our first episode of Midnight Menu.
Yeah, next time we'll bring you an even better story and even better ramen.
And until then,
Stay safe and stay curious.